You're watching Vision 2024 here on Business Day Television. I'm Gary Alfonso. Mutual assurance and funeral service provider Avbob has evolved over the years, and CEO Carl van der Riet joins us now to talk about some of the organization's strategic changes, including how it's executing the shared value strategy for the benefits of its members. Carl, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you, Gary.
Well, as the introduction suggested, this incredible mutual culture at the organization, and for many, many years, for a century in fact, for South African members. But perhaps tell us, in 2024, how are you looking and still looking at creating tangible benefits for your members?
Thanks, Gary. I mean, the mutual model is quite incredible. It's quite rare in South Africa. Overseas, there are many mutuals, but South Africa, there are only 2 or 3. And the main feature of the mutual model is that we don't have shareholders. So all the benefit that we generate out of the business is for the benefit of the members, not for external shareholders. And so the value we create, we try and plow back to our members, both individually and into the communities in which we operate. And that whole ethos of giving back is what really drives and defines the mutual model and defines our culture as well.
So that said, what key elements of this differentiated value proposition is there for Avbob members?
Well, traditionally, we've done a number of things, Gary, to provide value back to our members. I'm not sure if you're aware, but we cover over 8.5 million people in South Africa. That's more than 10% of the population, and under our insurance business. And if any one of those people passes away and comes to an Avbob, was brought to an Avbob funeral parlor, we will conduct the funeral for free. We'll do a basic funeral, obviously with T's and C's, but there's free transportation anywhere in the country. There's a cash voucher to use for whatever costs and expenses. We do the arrangements, a free coffin. So we give back to the community or to our members through these free and enhanced member benefits. I think last year we provided free services in excess of 500 million rands to our Avbob members. So we do it through services. We also do it through investing in communities and in community initiatives like our education projects, our libraries and literacy. In many ways, we find avenues that are meaningful to our members to return value to them.
Tell us then basically this thing called the Avbob Mutual Value Proposition. Break that perhaps down for us, and how has it been traditionally received by Avbob members?
So the value proposition is entirely that we are owned by our members. We are here for our members. I think our tagline, as you recall, says, "We're here for you." And we mean that very deeply, and that's a culture that runs through the organization across all levels. And it's found a significant resonance with our members. We do find that our brand has an incredible strength in the markets in which we operate. We are a well-loved and entrenched brand, and people know that they can trust and rely on the Avbob brand for whatever. When that time comes, for insurance, for education, for investing in communities. So it is deeply entrenched in that brand.
And then one of the particular areas that you address is the Avbob Rewards program.
Yes.
Which is, how are members reacting and responding to that?
Well, it's still quite fresh, so we're launching as we speak, and we're very excited about it. You see, our traditional offerings of returning value to our members have been along the lines of our core proposition, which is funeral services, funeral insurance. The organization is evolving. We're now expanding, we're developing into a broader financial services player. And so the reward program goes with that ethos of saying, well, we're not just here for you at a point in time, we're here for you every day. And through this rewards program, we hope to start now returning value to our members on a more consistent basis throughout their membership and lifetime with us. And so we're going to get closer to them and partner with them as they walk through their lives.
What are plans for 2024 in terms of sharing value with members? Because if you talk to anyone who's an Avbob member, they'll tell you that there's been years and decades of shared value, and it's really quite unique in the South African environment. So for 2024, how does that look?
So we try and stay close to our membership and understand where they are and what they need. As you know, the economy is not growing at the rate at which everyone would like. Unemployment is stubbornly high, And our members are feeling the pressure of inflation, contracting disposable income, etc. So where we've come to now is to say we need a value proposition that shares value on a more day-to-day basis, that members can experience the mutual proposition in a tangible way rather than a theory of being a member of a society. You actually experience tangibly from month to month what being a mutual is all about. And so the reward program will now deliver on a regular basis to our members tangible value that they can engage and that they can use to ease their situation.
What is the importance of launching this in 2024, or effectively getting it on the road in 2024? And how does it speak to how members will respond to it?
So, the economy is tight, as we know, and our members are feeling it, and we can see it in our communications, in our data that we gather on our members. And so I think now more than ever, people need a partner. People need a business entity that is going to reach out. As business, look, we all have a responsibility in this country to make the country work, to make the economy work and to grow. Individuals, corporates, government, everyone is required to chip in. And so we feel very strongly that obligation, that now is a time that we need to start moving and changing the way we shape our value sharing to give people some sort of relief, because people are taking strain.
Well, sounds wonderful, and we look forward to hearing more about this at the end of 2024. But thanks for coming to share all this with us, Carl.
Absolute pleasure. Anytime, Gary.
That was Avbob CEO Carl van der Riet talking us through the company's mutual business model and how it's continuing to create tangible benefits for its members.